What's up, you guys? Your boy Chaz Customs, custom model cars. Big shout out to everybody out there. Much props. Thank you all for your comments, your messages. Appreciate it very much. Got another model kit review for you guys, and this one's on the Revell Muscle series. By Revell, it's the 2006 Mustang GT. It's a 1/25th scale, scale level 2. This is a pretty awesome kit. On a rating scale of 1 through 10, I give this one a 9. It is a pretty awesome kit. There's other versions out there. They've got the Bullet version. They've got the GT350H version, which is the newer version to the 66 Mustang version. I'm looking behind me trying to figure the year. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it's the 66 year. And then they've got a few other ones too. So here we have the basic information, paint guide. Of course, your box art is going to be the same on each side, and then you have pictures of the built-up model itself. Now, I've built this model, I've built the Bullet version, and I've built this version before, and I will tell you guys, everything fits very nicely. So a lot of great parts. Let's go ahead and crack open this box and show you guys why I gave this a 9 rating. Okay, so this one's all, fresh in bags and everything, so I've got to open these up. But first, I'm just going to take these all out really quick. Here you got the body with the tires and a few other things. I guess those are the pins. And then you've got your parts, your molded white parts. Trying to find some room here. Then of course you have your clear. And then you have your black parts, your black molded parts. And then you have your gray or metallic gray parts here. And you've got your you got more glass here. That's number 2. And then you have your chrome. And then of course you have your instructions. And inside of your instructions you have the decals, which are in here. And I'm going to start the decals first. You've got this wax paper covering everything. You've got different colored stripes. You've got the black or the silver. Your choice in the matter. You've got different license plates. You've got side marker lights, a bunch of badging and factory decals. You even get a choice of different gauge colors as well. I guess that's what the car came with, different colors. So a lot of things going on there. Really nice decals and everything. Here's the instructions. No picture of the car here. Just a brief description of the vehicle itself and all the information here. A little bit of information there in your paint guide. Very nice, nicely illustrated instructions, very easy to follow. So there you have it. Very, very cool. And then back here is your decal placement and whatnot. Okay, we're going to start with the chrome parts. Now, when this kit was given to me, it was missing a few parts, as you can tell. So I think this was the alternator right here, and then there was some more headlight lens here, and there was something else here. So I don't see it in the box anywhere, so yeah, that kind of sucks. So, but anyways, the bag was open too. Here are the stock rims. They're pretty nice, nicely detailed and molded. But the tires with this kit, which I'll be getting into later, they're very blocky and they just don't look right, so you're better off getting some aftermarket wheels and whatnot. There's your rear view mirror. There's your headlight buckets. There's your mirrors for your side mirrors, and then there's your shifter. So the chrome on it's very nice. Here we have the clear parts, which this one you have your rear window, and you've got the trim that you need to painstakingly paint. And then you got your side windows here, and then you got your I guess these are these ones are your fog lamps, I believe, your fog lamp covers. And then there's your gauge cover right here. And then there's your washer bottle. Very, very nicely detailed. No blemishes, no scratches, very clean. And then here we have this parts tree, clear parts, with your front windshield, also very nicely molded. And you got the trim around it that you got to painstakingly paint. And here you've got your headlight covers. And you got your side markers there. And then your rear lights, which you have to paint clear red. Same with the brake light here. So, and you got to be careful removing the pegs as well, so you don't pit the plastic. You got to paint these amber orange. But the headlight buckets, there's supposed to be 2. I believe these are for the fog lamps, and there's supposed to be one for the behind the headlights. So, okay, here we have the gray parts, or the silver molded parts, or aluminum molded parts. You have your manifold here. Yeah, this is your manifold. You have your starter. You have the oil filter here. You got the top of the manifold here. This is like the plenum intake or something like that. Then you got your left and right engine halves, very nicely detailed, especially the transmission. You got your stock headers, which are really, really cool. I don't see a lot of flash or extra plastic on them. There's the other side, and I'm not for sure if this is the air compressor unit, but or the steering pump unit, but very nicely detailed, especially the oil filter itself. And then on this tree, you have your cylinder heads here. You got the valve covers. You have the side ports to the manifold. You got the master cylinder, and you have this piece, which I'm not for sure what that one is. So, but everything's nicely molded. Not a lot of flash or whatever. And on this tree, you have your stock exhaust system right here. You got pins for your metal exhaust tips. So you got the catalytic converters that are really clean, and same with the ones in the back, just like on the original. You have your spacers right here, and then you have your your brakes and your rotors, which lack a lot of detail. You can use aftermarket ones, and which will spruce it up a little bit more. And you got the front of your engine. You got the front plate here with the molded in alternator, or the front half of it, and then you have your pedals. And that's about it, but nicely detailed. Okay, here we have the black molded parts, which is really, really cool. I like that. When I first built this kit, I was like, that is really cool. Let you know what needs to be painted black and all that stuff, if you want to do it that way. So let's start with the fan belt pulley assembly. Very nicely detailed and molded. Same with the top of the radiator shroud. And then you got your molded in washer bottle in this little thing here. You got your honeycomb grill with the little insert to put your horse emblem at. Really nice detailed drive shaft. The radiator is really nice as well. And here's the other side with the molded in fan. Wish that was separate, but it's all good. And here's the front part of the radiator. And then you have one part of your lower radiator hose that connects into the bigger one here. And then this is your upper and your oil pan, and you have your air box with your air tube all molded in together. You could do custom stuff with that if you wanted to. So it's really, really nice parts. And then you have this tree here, which has got your front and rear sway bars. You've got your you got another stabilizer bar here, and you got your front steering. The front of your axle. You've got the struts here for the front end. You've got your traction bars for the rear. You got your little oil filler tube for the engine, and then you have your shocks for the rear as well. So that's really cool. Nicely molded and detailed. And here's your front and rear assembly. The rear's got the shocks already molded in. Really, really nicely detailed and molded. So that's really cool. And then last but not least is the chassis. This is really, really nice. Look at the detailing on that. I mean, that is just wow. That is so cool. It's immaculate. Not a lot of plastic to clean up on these. Just a little, a little sanding, a little trimming, but not a lot actually. It's really, really nice. I'm really pleased with these kits. I love these Mustang kits. Okay, last parts in the box are the white parts. We'll start with the body first and the other stuff that goes with it. Here we have the tires. Again, very blocky and too big, but it's got a nice tread, but they just look too toyish looking. So those are really garbage. And I think it was in a Scale Auto magazine. They even said that the person that did the model review even said these tires are really bad. So, and I don't blame them. I've already tried using those before. So, but there's your metal exhaust tips and all your pins for your car. The body is really nicely molded. I don't see a lot of flash or anything, just maybe a little bit on the edge here. But very nicely molded. The back end is molded in there, so you don't have to worry about fighting with that. The only thing you have to paint inside there is silver, so everything will line up perfectly. You know, I mean, all the paint. It's got molded in door handles. Everything's on it nice. It's got the molded in front end as well. Really, really nice. You do get the molded in windshield wipers, which is kind of bad for me, but it's all good. But overall, it's really, really nice besides those little areas. But man, this body is like super clean. It's almost like it's close to Tamiya, you know, level. But you do have your sink marks inside the roof there. But you can always sand that down, paint it, or you can just flock it. But it's got a nice area for you to flock, though. Very nice area. Now for the floorboard here, it's got molded in carpet texture. It's very nice. There's a the rear deck with the molded in speakers, and it's kind of sad because this one's kind of dented inwards, but from the pins back here, it's all good. And you got your headrest right here, and then of course you got your engine bay that's all molded. Got the battery molded and a few details molded in there. But overall, it's pretty nice, and you got little spots to where everything can glue in perfectly. Here we have the firewall. That's the rear wing, and those are your side mirrors. So there you go. Really nicely detailed. Not a lot of cleanup to do on that. On this one, you have your rear seat. Very nicely detailed and molded with some raised areas. There's your steering wheel. This one's your steering column with the shifter sticks on the side of it. So then there's your rear view mirror. It is not chromed, so you can paint it the body color or whatever. You might want to fill that in with bare metal foil or something chrome. Here's your sun visors with the with the console, not center console, but with the console molded in. And then here's another shifter. So you get a chrome shifter and you get this shifter. That's pretty weird. And then you got your e-brake. You got the top of your console box, which sits right there in your center console. Everything's all nicely detailed, including the dash. Very nicely detailed, very beautiful. So I like that. Here's the hood of the car. Very nice, not a lot going on. Very plain Jane. Here's the back side of it. A lot of nice detail, minus the sink marks that you might have to clean up very carefully, but it's also got the little washer hose right there, which is cool. It's got the molded in hinges as well, which works really well. Here's the rest of your interior stuff. Here's the front seats and the backs to your front seats. Also very nice, nicely detailed with raised detailing into it. There's your left and right door panels. It's got the molded in speakers, you know, and the door handles. It's got the little seatbelt thing right there. And it's really cool that they got these pieces there for the pillars. And same with right here. This one's got a little tweeter in there, and that one don't. But very nicely detailed, you guys. I really love this kit, and I'm glad I had a chance to build one already, so I know what to look forward to when building this kit. But overall, it's nice. I'm not looking forward to a lot of problems. So this is my review on the Revell 2006 Mustang GT. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys are able to get one and to add to your collection and to make it your own. So anyway, stay tuned for more model kit reviews, more videos. Got nothing else for you guys. So until then, keep your heads up no matter what through all the struggles. Keep hope, keep faith, keep up the great work. Keep on building those models. And keep, doing what you're doing. Until then, you guys, till the next video, it's your boy Chaz Customs, Custom Model Cars, and I'm signing out. Peace.